Welcome to our very first official insurance podcast. 3 questions, 2 members, 1 association, the 321 Insurance Podcast. Our very first guest is David H. Borg from Borg and Borg Insurance and the current president of the Big I Suffolk. How are you, Dave?
Good, you?
Doing pretty good. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I have a family agency based out of Huntington, Long Island. Actually, this year 50 years we're going on. I'm proud to say that I'm a third generation. I work with my father, my brother, and cousin, and we have about 30 staff members. We've been growing, at a great rate for the last 15 years, and we will hope to continue that trend for the next 50 years. And we're just happy to be here. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thanks for joining us. So for everyone that doesn't know how this podcast works, we're going to ask our guest, David, 3 questions. And David, you will have up to 1 minute to answer each one.
All right.
Are you ready, Dave?
Ready.
Awesome. What trends are you seeing in the insurance industry, and how is being part of the Big I help identify these trends?
So the biggest trend I see in the insurance industry is lack of young people in the industry. It's no secret that in this industry, it tends to be older people in here. And I apologize if I offend anybody by saying that, but I'm just calling it as I see it. We're looking for younger people like yourselves to join this industry. Being part of the Big I is helping to try to spread that word, try to entice younger college students, high school students to say, hey, listen, this is an industry that has a lot of potential, has a lot of growth, has a security, and as a result can provide a great career option. So that's the trend I would see in this industry and how the Big I is helping.
No, that's awesome. And I really appreciate that answer. And we're going to move to the second question, which leads us to what resources do you use from the Big I?
Oh man, I rely on them so much. First of all, would be legislative. Obviously, laws are constantly changing. Regulations are constantly coming into play. By being plugged into the Big I, I'm up to date on what I can do, cannot do, and how to comply with regulations to keep myself out of trouble. Also, education. This industry is constantly evolving. So by keeping up with education, I'm constantly being able to be at the forefront of this industry. Just general insurance questions. I contact them all the time. And I probably bother Tim Dodge at least once a week with an insurance question, and he's always happy to answer. And then finally, I do ask them some HR questions as well, because, again, I want to keep myself out of trouble. So I like to run things by them first to make sure it's on the up and up.
The Big I has so many benefits. So next question, describe the insurance industry in 1 word.
1 word. 1 word would be opportunity. This is a great industry. There's so much potential for growth. If you're a young person, if you're an old person, you're a job changer, it doesn't matter. This industry welcomes all. It's just a wonderful opportunity, even for myself. I mean, I appreciate every day what I have here, the people I get to work with, the customers I get to work with, the people in the industry I get to work with. So just the opportunity that it's afforded myself, my family, and the others I see in this industry, it's just a wonderful place to be, a wonderful industry to work in. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
That's awesome, Dave. I mean, I can't thank you enough for coming on for the 3 questions. We couldn't have asked for better answers. And that concludes our first episode of the 321 Insurance Podcast. Don't forget to join us next week